Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. And the headlines. Parliamentary Core Committee on Naga Political Issue appeals all negotiating parties to resume peace talks and moving forward for early political solution. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews measures taken to boost production and supply of oxygen. Cabinet allows agriculture produce market committees to use 1 lakh crore rupees for agriculture infrastructures. And Nagaland Board of School Education asks all registered schools to follow assessment guidelines 2021. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. The meeting of Parliamentary Core Committee on Naga Political Issue held today at Dimapur adopted 5-point resolutions wherein appeal has been made to all the negotiating parties of the Indo-Naga political dialogue to resume their peace talks with mutual respect for each other and move forward with a positive environment for an early political solution. The Core Committee also appealed to all the Naga political groups to make serious efforts to reconcile and work together without antagonizing each other in public domain. While appreciating the efforts of the churches, civil societies and non-governmental organizations towards facilitating the peace process, the Core Committee requested them to make a renewed effort and create conducive atmosphere for an early realization of solution to the Naga political issue by pursuing unity, reconciliation and oneness. The resolution stated that all members of the Core Committee and the Parliamentary Committee on Naga Political Issue, including the 2 members of Parliament, have come together under the same banner and have committed to pave way as and when an honourable and acceptable solution is adopted. The Core Committee on behalf of the Parliamentary Committee further appealed to the Naga negotiating groups to come together and create a common approach for one solution and one agreement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today reviewed the progress of oxygen augmentation and availability across the country. During the review meeting, officials briefed the Prime Minister about the progress on installation of PSA oxygen plants across the country. More than 1,500 PSA oxygen plants are being set up across the nation. The Prime Minister was informed that once all PSA oxygen plants coming up through PM CARES would be functional, they would support more than 4 lakh oxygenated beds. Modi instructed the officials to ensure that these plans are made functional at the earliest and work closely with the state governments. Union Minister for Agriculture Narendra Singh Tomar said the Cabinet has approved Agriculture Produce Market Committees APMCs to use 1 lakh crore rupees of Agriculture Infrastructure Fund. Addressing media persons last evening, the Agriculture Minister said APMCs will now be eligible to get the benefits of this fund to improve their infrastructures, the eligibility of which has now been extended to state agencies, national and state federations of cooperatives, federations of farmers producers organizations, and federations of self-help groups. However, for private sector entity, there will be a limit of 25 such projects. The Union Agriculture Minister stated that for APMCs, interest subvention for loans up to 2 crore rupees will be provided for development of different infrastructures such as cold storage, sorting, grading and examining units and storage towers within the same market yard. Nagaland Board of School Education NBSE has asked all registered schools to adhere to the rules given on the conduct of online classes and academic activities. NBSE in a notification said it has come to the notice of the government that some schools were not adhering to the given guidelines and conducting assessments at a stretch of 3 hours duration with an examination routine. It said the board had earlier issued guidelines for continuous assessment of students through which consolidated marks were to be given. NPSC therefore cautioned all schools to follow the given assessment guidelines 2021, failing which appropriate action will be initiated against the erring schools. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today reviewed the preparation for facilitation of the Indian Olympic contingents for the Tokyo Olympics, which will be held from 23rd July to 8th August. In a series of tweets, the Prime Minister said he discussed the logistical details, vaccination status, and the multidisciplinary support given to the athletes. Prime Minister Modi will also be interacting with the Tokyo Olympics bound athletes on the 13th of July to wish them luck on behalf of the nation. Advisor for Prisons, Printing and Stationery H. Haying today flagged off a JCB backhoe loader for Noklak district from Dimapur. In his address, Haying said the JCB loader will be an asset for the district, particularly to use in road repair works and management, especially during monsoon season where natural calamities such as landslides and rockfalls are a common occurrence, resulting blockage of vehicular movement. He said the equipment can also be used for constructions of rural and agri-link roads. The advisor also thanked the Chief Minister Nipirio for the special initiative towards Eastern region through the Department of Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority. Marking the launch of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav ahead of 58 weeks of 75th anniversary of Indian independence, Department of Public Health Engineering, Kifre Division, organized a cleanliness drive and tree plantation activities at main water source at Yangshikyur village under Kifre Division. The department officials, along with village community, took active participation in the drive. The department stated that such events would continue till 14th of August and would be conducting various activities in the coming days. Expressing their gratitude towards the village community for their active participation, the officials also encouraged them to continuously check their water source in order to ensure safe consumption of water. In an unfortunate incident, the old Jalugi Sector B Baptist Church was razed to the ground in the wee hours today from a suspected electrical short circuit. The fire burned down the entire church and properties worth more than 12 lakh rupees were damaged. In this connection, an FIR was lodged at Beren Police Station by the GB of Old Jalugi village. Besides, the GB also wrote to the administration to extend immediate relief under Disaster Management Fund or any other related funds to rebuild a new church for the village community. Deputy Commissioner Pek Razavole Dozo has informed that there will be total restriction of traffic movement between Borpa and Sakrapa village area from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. from 12 to 17th of July. He said a restriction has been imposed to facilitate speedy completion of the 2-lane works on Futsaro Pek Road. In addition, the Deputy Commissioner has advised the general public to avoid the area during this period and take alternative routes for safety measures. And now to end the news, here are the main points again. Parliamentary Core Committee on Naga Political Issue appeals all negotiating parties to resume peace talks and move forward for early political solution. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews measures taken to boost production and supply of oxygen. Cabinet allows agriculture produce market committees to use 1 lakh crore rupees for agriculture infrastructure. And Nagaland Board of School Education asks all registered schools to follow Assessment Guidelines 2021. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.